the skeleton crumbled around in pieces and so on.
I'm just gonna assume that sound was very familiar to the one I heard when I threw the rocks at the previous saw blade. Okay.
Yep. Yep.
Well then, where's Enzo?
At lower.
What are you smoking there? Come on. Come. Let's stay together. Jack 2, if you disable traps, come together. Just call the specialist to take those two things away.
Can I run over here? See.
Okay, so if there's any more non-lethal attacks, I've read the documents. It's a thing trying to get them alive. It's a thing.
But
Yeah,
why?
But we did already though.
Yeah, but more doesn't hurt.
Well, if it's the different island, maybe like the other one that Enzo killed, riddled with holes, maybe we try to take him alive, but who cares about the rest?
I know they.
Who cares about that? Oh, Jesus.
I mean, if there are too many, it's difficult to keep them contained.
Alright, I'll
Okay.
just,
I'm not.
if there's any, like, nice-looking ones, save them and I'll deal with them.
Nice looking one.
Yes, okay.
Nice looking one.
Enzo, can you keep this pervert away from me?
Kawaii aliens, come here. Okay.
Like, you know, like shardies.
Miku, as Miku turns to say that, he sees that Enzo is just as Enzo is lowering his gun.
Okay, so what you see here is another stone wall, a door, and over here,
I've seen this movie.
Nico.
Is trap, right?
Of course it is.
It's a trap.
There's a trap. See,
It's
obvious
a trap!
Seeing how those people avoided the first one, disarm the saw blade one.
The architects of this were like 5-year-old children.
No, they actually expected the grave robbers to do what they do. That's why they placed the traps where they did. And actually, there were many traps that were disabled by the grave robber. So it's bad, but it's not as bad as it was when it was built. So you should be thankful.
Okay. So what is in this room then?
What is in the room? Yeah, you can leap over the trap. There is a statue. It's not an Egyptian statue, it's a Greek statue of Gorgona Medusa. And she has one of her hands pointing at over here, the entrance of the room. There are two sarcophagus, sarcophagi, who look like newer versions of that one, Ptolemaic one. One is a man's sarcophagus, the other is a woman's sarcophagus, and there is a skeleton over here who holds to this place, this corner to die. He has a couple of arrows in his ribcage.
Good.
Hey
See,
Dom, wanna get them?
You want me to disable another trap?
see, trap here and
Hey, and go
probably
get the
traps
arrows.
here. So,
Okay.
I actually now check for this. If someone wants to try
Yeah,
to
I
get me
wanna-
open.
Press my ear against the door and see if I hear anything.
By the way, did that disable device check being 21, was that enough to disable that trap?
Yeah. It
Perfect.
was. Okay, so you listen and you hear zilch,
Here, what?
nada. Zilch,
Ah.
nada. Also, you cannot find the mechanism to open this. Any visible mechanism. Jack, you disable and you disable this over here.
Can I try to disable the door?
You could try and search for a mechanism to open it. Looks like just another slab, like the one that the alien moved with his spooky telekinetic power.
What would happen? Or can I that piece of the rail? Can I try to drag that, like scratch the stone with it? What happens?
Thing. You could try to force it with brute physical strength.
Wait, so you said that nothing happened when I scratched it?
Nope.
Okay. I'm just gonna say, guys, we still haven't gone to the right entrance. Why don't you walk around?
Well, we should clear if there are still aliens here. That's why I want to explore the rest of it. And then we
Maybe,
can slowly...
maybe it leads to another entrance. That doesn't have a big rock in the way. Too large to throw.
Which part? I think we explored everything on the other side.
No. We entered and then we went to the left.
Yeah,
But once we entered, we could go to the right.
Yeah, but if my direction, if I remember right, we turned left, right, then right again, then left, right, left again, and now right, which means this is probably the same door as the other place.
But we entered here and went this way.
Can we try knocking?
Yeah, you knock and
I should
nothing
knock.
happens.
I'm gonna just quickly skedoodle to this side. Just knocking.
Okay. So,
Could all four of us, maybe if we all work together, push it at the same time?
you could.
Power of friendship!
I mean, two of you could try and push it at the same time effectively. Maybe a third because the corridor is narrow.
Well, I think you physically, your brute strength, you are stronger than me. Depends. Not sure. Yes. Does someone give him +2 to Enzo?
Dominic, if you aid him, yeah, he will have 19.
Alright, I'll attempt to aid.
Okay, yeah, you don't have to roll when you
Okay,
aid.
so-
So, you automatically give a +2. So, Enzo pushes. He huffs and huffs. He pushes this away into the wall, and see? What you see is this. See another skeleton. The
What a
skeleton.
refreshing change of scenery.
Yeah, the skeleton has acid burns and a couple of arrows in his.
Okay, so traps.
Of course.
No, don't worry.
There are no traps. The traps are in your imagination. What traps?
Yeah, of course not.
So guys, do you see any traps?
Do I need to check? I pick. Is there trap?
Are there rocks?
Is there a trap visible?
No, that's not a door. I'm assuming.
I lazily check with Techie 10.
You don't see any visible traps.
No?
No.
Okay, no traps.
Okay, if you claim there's no traps, you go first.
Okay,
Traps.
Enzo will.
Okay, just give me a second.
Why are you stepping on that body?
This is disrespectful, but he
I don't
doesn't
care.
care.
What is there?
Um,
A crocodile and an eagle.
No, a lion and an eagle.
Oh, live lion? Zombie lion?
No, a statue.
Ah, okay. Is it a golem? Does it move?
No.
Of course, Enzo shouldn't have got there. There's probably a trap. But okay,
Well, Enzo steps there and nothing happens.
good. Okay, see? Nothing here. We don't care. Let's go to the sarcophagus that Jack found, disable it, so we can go home.
Hold on,
It's
let's
hot
just
here.
open this door just to be sure there's nothing.
Also, we haven't really went into the room where I disabled the second saw blade. No, the last trap that I disabled. We haven't entered that room. Yeah,
Yes,
that
yes,
one.
of course.
Some help!
Nope, you fail. It's too much.
Alright, step aside.
God damn it. Alright.
As I suspected earlier, I'm gonna try walk around to the other side while they're trying to push on this door.
There must be like a giant or something just like pushing back on the other side.
No, we're gonna do it.
Got this. I say as I walk around.
No, Enzo continues pushing it.
I'm gonna stand here and then start pushing the door.
I start pushing towards Enzo, so he actually negates his strength.
20.
You open it.
Oh no.
Jax opens it, and
We should
you
see.
see, and the other side.
Hello.
Hello there.
Ah, made you walk all the way around, so.
That was
What you see? Another two body things. With a human head. It looks like the head looks philosopher, like one of those old classical guys with the toga and the funny haircut.
Oh,
And over here you see another sarcophagus and skeleton.
and there's a trap here, and there's a trap on the
No,
sarcophagus. Right?
you don't see. At first glance, you don't see any trap.
Okay, then I check better.
Nothing happens.
I
You
check other stuff, holes, so on. I check well.
you when you get to here, you see that somebody had previously destroyed the trap mechanism, bashed the pressure plates with some sort of a mace or something, a hammer. You're not.
Okay. This is clear. This room clear. Let's just call the scientists that they will retrieve the sarcophagus and everything else while we disable the other rooms.
Have you checked right next to the sarcophagus as well? Not just the entrance? There's a skeleton there after all.
Yeah, that guy triggered the trap. That's why the trap is not working anymore.
I checked the guy.
You check the guy. Roll me a search. Search him.
Alright.
Okay,
I searched him real good.
So, you find he managed to hide underneath over here, this part of the sarcophagus. He hid plate. It's Egyptian tablet that's covered with hieroglyphics, and you can see on this tablet you can see all of those statues you found. The tree over here, the statue of Isis over here, and this statue over here. They are all there on this tablet. And there are the side on the back side. Somebody had scribbled notes in Greek, but otherwise the tablet it's written in English.
Hey guys, I
And
found this. Oh, sorry.
It looks like to you, since you know these things. It looks like some sort of a manual or something. You're not sure.
I think there's a secret or something, and this is some kind of key to unlock it. I don't think we found the main actual tomb yet. You know, the High Priestess?
Probably under that statue. You should tip it over.
Okay, so which ones was listed on it again?
Can I search this skeleton right here?
Which this one? Yeah, you can. Roll me a search. Well, you find him
I find
Let's see.
what now?
medallion. He clutches it with his hand, with his general hand.
Right.
It's the medallion is made of solid silver. Whole piece of it. It lacks the chain. Ever one velvet, and the medallion is looks exactly like the head of Isis over here.
I tell them, I found a medallion that looks suspiciously like something like a piece of a puzzle. Also, can I see any clear signs of what had possibly killed him?
As I said, he's in Isis and full of
You're cutting out.
yeah. Ah,
He just,
range.
he just happened to bypass. Okay.
Perhaps he
Yeah,
he
I know.
stepped
Actually,
in some so there are traps in this room that probably
I'm gonna hand the medallion over to Enzo.
okay.
The medallion?
I'm gonna pick up this thing.
Yeah, okay.
What? Wait. What are you going to pick up?
This thing that you said weighed about 50 pounds that we could pick up.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm gonna pick it up. Go over here. Does it look like it fits in one of the holes?
Yeah. It fits perfectly exactly the rest of
Guys, I figured it out!
Good. Let's first disable and make sure the scientists can do their work on this floor before going to any secret stuff.
Okay.
it. You could try to.
I mean, we just if we can disable traps in the room on the right and then on the room on the left, we could just. I mean, I can try to roll 20. I mean, take 20. Take some time to search the whole room for traps.
Can take 10. No, 20. 20 after 20th level. Oh yeah, Jack also. Oh, you know that there is a statue.
And I know that there's a trap right here.
Yeah.
I'm
The cute ancient Egyptian doggos, they speak acid. They are not very huggable.
Okay, then I climb it over and that's it. So
You actually climbed it over.
yeah, from like here.
Okay,
Doesn't
yeah,
it speed?
you climbed it over, and the moment when you tap climb over the dog itself,
Yeah, but like right here, of course.
it doesn't matter. It's you hear a click, roll me a reflex check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good enough.
Yep. So what happens is the dog actually um, breaks apart, and you are engulfed with acid, but you manage to dodge, to leap away from it. And then you hear a strange row of clicking sounds around the this the wall, and from the ceiling it starts to drip acid all around you,
Oh boy.
and you have enough time either to get out of the room or try to get to the statue or the sarcophagus if you feel ballsy.
So it's the whole room is starting to drip acid, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I tell him I can probably stop this. I can probably disarm it.
Okay, if you can disarm it, then do quickly. Just tell me what to do. Can we both of us like disarm? Like if he finds a way, do it together. Like he tells me what to do. So
Yeah, you could actually aid him somehow. It won't be a normal
like
aid.
just like him
It's-
being in the two places at the same time, just that kind of thing, you know.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So he rolls. Okay, go on.
Okay, the roll.
Let's see if you're good enough, or I'll have to call the zero sergeant, plastic sergeant, of course.
You managed to you disable those pressure plates, and underneath you find the lever that's the master level for the lever. But while you're doing this, you take some AC damage. Let's see, and the damage is 13 AC damage. If you have acid protection on your suits, not. Otherwise, you take also 13 damage to your.
I have a gas mask, radiation, fireproof, shock resist. No acid resist.
Okay, so you stop the trap. Everything. The statue look almost unharmed.
So,
So
since
what do I have to do? Run to the statue?
You now don't have to run since the ACT has stopped.
Okay, what do I have to do with statue? Touch it, destroy it.
you should bring it to that main room where the other statue fit into the hole.
Ah, okay. By the way, is there a trap on the sarcophagus?
Doesn't look like it.
Okay, I'll check. I roll. What? Let's see what I roll.
Aha. So much.
Did I roll?
No.
Did I roll? high
There
enough?
is no trap.
Okay. By the way, I rolled natural 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
So I
You open it and you see another mummy desecrated. If you open it.
no, I don't open it. I let it to. I don't want to be cursed. I just read the newspaper about the curse 10 years ago, so I'm
Yeah.
not touching graves. I'm picking this statue up and getting it to the other guys.
Okay. Let me move the statue over there.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna use that medical thingy McJig.
Oh, the injector.
Yes.
Oh, are you hurt?
Yeah. I both damaged my shoulder and from acid.
How did you do that?
The shoulder was those teeny tiny things that attacked us,
Oh no,
and acid was disabling the trap.
oh no, I'm really sorry. What do you want me to say to your family? I mean, you've been
I want you to tell them to go to the insurance company, and tell them there's been a tragic accident
that's
and
smart.
an upgrade payment.
Oh, that's smart.
Okay. Any other things that you bring into the main?
We should get to disable on the right top side too, right?
Yes.
Once we have all the statues in there, I do want to go back into this inner room and just, like, check out if there's, like, anything going on with this Anubis.
I also think that the scientific archaeologists will be able to tell us about other stuff after
They can translate you the slab, but I mean the piece that you found on this skeleton. Other than that, they are not instructed to poke around. This is your job. You can try and if you think that there is some sort of a puzzle with these statues, you could try and
Let's see. Oh, by the way, this is the statue of what? What statue is this?
This is just give me a second.
Can you just zoom it out? I might be able to.
Yeah. Just
Huh. Wait. Let's see.
this is Hathor. This is the goddess Hathor. But the statue is made during Ptolemaic dynasty, and that's why it has a shield. So, Open so that you could move them. One more statue over here that you can move. Over here, this actual statue cannot move.
So, did you do a check to see if there were more traps in here?
I will. Wait again, though if 10 is not enough, I mean if just like a look is not doesn't give me anything, I'll just roll again, like look better. But I have botched it, so
You not so. This one.
okay, but there's probably no traps, right? But this statue, I still believe that this statue could gain life and shoot lasers from its eyes. Could it?
Well, I can see from just the door entrance there's a skeleton in there. So either there has been traps there previously or there still are.
Okay.
But if you can't see anything, then probably nothing there.
You enter the room, nothing.
And I'm really careful of this statue. Does it continue
No.
looking at me? No.
No.
No laser eyes.
Nope.
Okay, good. Then, alright, what was your method again? I get one of the rocks and I got here and then I throw it at the skeleton near the statue.
Yeah, you hit the skeleton, it crumbles.
Okay, good.
Nothing happens.
Well, come on, check if you two check if there are traps. The sarcophagus are trapped, and I'll go to the others. Probably
Okay.
not, but then call the guys to take things away.
To take what away?
Yeah, the sarcophagus, the stuff, no, the things to research.
Oh no, they are not moving the.
Ah, okay.
This is
Which one did they wanted to do?
They wanted you to find the main sarcophagus. That's
What name?
the priestess.
Oh, okay. The Seraphis.
Yeah, Seraphis.
Oh,
Is that historical?
It's, you could say, there is a very strange story, but I don't want to.
Ah, okay.
So, Dominic, you look around Statue of Anubis.
yeah,
It's very
while they're doing
heavy.
all that stuff, I spend the 2 minutes to take a 20.
Okay. You look around the statue. It's very, very. Looks like it protects something. There is something underneath. It also seems to you that somebody had tried to use levers to move the statue, but it didn't work.
Dominic, could I borrow your flashlight real quick?
You have your own flashlight. It's okay.
I was still asking him.
Okay.
Why do you need my flashlight?
Okay. Who's the trap expert here? Is it you or is it me?
Are you just trying to... Are you gonna just drop it to see how deep this goes?
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay.
While they do that, can the scientists translate things that are written on the walls or the statue?
Let's see. I can, but I'm getting sleepy and tired, so I'll guess I will post it. I will post it in the Discord channel. I will post what they have translated from this this lab that Dominic found on the skeleton, and you will have a whole week to try and
Figure out.
solve the puzzle. Also, you will be able to move your characters and your in the statues. I have given you made them tokens, free tokens, and you will be able to move them around. Try different combinations.
So since
They
wait,
will-
could this statue be moved?
Yeah, of course, can be moved.
This Dominic didn't want to give me his flashlight. I'm gonna move.
Well, there was
This
something I
statue.
was gonna try to do to.
Yeah,
Work out that.
yeah. What?
I was gonna light a cigarette and just like drop it to see how like long it took to.
Yeah, you drop it, light it.
You put it out
It
there.
disappears after some time. You sense air, fresh air, coming from the pit. You're not actually sure how deep it is, but it's obviously deeper than.
Yeah. It is a deposit of natural gas. You light everything on fire.
Well, you try to hear when it hits something, your cigarette, but hear nothing. You just from time to time you can sense a fresh gush, just of air coming from the pit, and that's it. No sound. If you drop a rock, you cannot hear holes and hit something. Perhaps it might hit the walls of the pit, but you do not hear a definitive bottom.
Guys, I think this might be like a bottomless pit or something.
Try
Perhaps.
climbing down. See if you can like hold a flashlight in your mouth and climb down. See if you can see anything.
No.
Yeah, sure. Nice idea.
While you do that, and while we rescue for a whole week, then next week we might continue.
No, I'm not doing it. I'm saying Dominic should do it.
Okay. So,
Also, I can't
Okay.
actually move this token.
Yo, the statue?
Can't move any of them.
Yeah, same.
Just-
Oh, you probably have them on the map layer.
Yeah, no. mm, yeah. You try to try moving them. They are not on the map layer. They are token. Very strange. They are neither on the map, Jim.
Are they on the light layer?
Yeah.
If they were on the light layer, we couldn't see them.
okay. So, should we stop it here?
Yep.
Okay.